What is up, party people? My name is Allie and welcome back to Hello Nerdy. So what better way to celebrate LGBTQ community on YouTube than talking about the LGBTQ community on YouTube? So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to give you a list of my top 10 favorite YouTubers that are somewhere on the LGBTQ scale, which means they can be gay, they can be lesbian, they can even just be queer. Whatever. It's just if they've come out and that's part of who they are. This is a very personal list. It's my list. It's who I watch the most often. So there are going to be people on it that are probably not as known, and then there aren't going to be people that are very well known. I probably watch them, just not as often. For one, Tyler Oakley is not on this list. He's normally people's #1, but he's not on mine. I watch him sometimes, just not a lot. So there you go. There's a honorable mention at least. Again, this is my top 10. So yeah, let's get started. Number 10 is Alexis G. Zall. She just recently came out in her like 18th birthday video. I liked her anyway, and I really had no idea. And when she came out, it was so cool. I liked the way that she came out. It wasn't such a big thing. It was just part of her life, like the way that it is. It doesn't always have to be so spectacular. And I like her videos. I think she's really creative. I think she's adorable. She's just great, and I'm so proud of her for coming out and everything, and just, she's so sweet. So I really like Alexis G. Zall, so that's my number 10. Number 9 is BriaAndChrissyl. I started watching BriaAndChrissyl because of Stevie and Allie. They would make videos together. I really like them. I just think they're adorable together, and aside from Rose and Rosie, they're my only lesbian YouTube OTP that's holding on, so they're kind of important to me right now. I mean, of course, I would support them if they did break up, but kind of pulling for them not to. I love their videos. I think that they can be so funny together, and I don't know. Something about them always makes my heart warm and fuzzy. Maybe it's because I'm so gay. I don't know, but whatever. Number 8 is Shane Dawson. I watched Shane when I was in like middle school, you know, when YouTube was first becoming a thing, and Shane Dawson had those t-shirts that said I survived a Shane Dawson video. I always thought he was pretty obnoxious, but I still kind of liked him, and then as the years went on and stuff, I liked his videos more and more, and then once he came out as bisexual, I was like, I really, really like him. Because I think it was such a big deal for him. I don't know. He's a good guy, and I really like his videos, and I think he only gets better as he goes, as opposed to some people who were famous back then who have dropped off the map, and that's really sad. So I think that Shane deserves an award for persevering and still going and making content, because that's really awesome. I mean, he hasn't really stopped for years, and I just think that's really cool. So Shane Dawson had to be on my list. Number 7 is Amanda McKenna, also known as the AmandasChronicles. Amanda is so out there, but so hilarious. I started watching Amanda again because of Stevie and Allie. Wow, they really brought me to a lot of people, but I don't know. I don't want to say she because pronouns aren't exactly defined with Amanda, I don't think. At least it has been said in a video, so I'm going to say they. They make me laugh so hard, and their videos are so wild, really. I mean, every single week it's something crazy, but Amanda's just funny, and I really love her, so. Number 6 is somebody who's probably actually crawling up on the list because I'm watching her more and more, and that's Elena Fender, yeah. She came out as bi, and that was obviously very important for me, and she's in a relationship with a guy, a very serious, long-standing relationship, but she's still so serious about her sexuality and doesn't want it to be erased, and I think that that's so awesome, especially coming from someone who's bisexual. So MissFender is amazing, and I love her, and she does this series called I Don't Buy It, and it would just be so awesome to be a part of that because hello. So I don't know, I love her, and she posted a video about Orlando where she cried and it tore me to pieces. So I don't know, I've been watching her a lot more even recently. So MissFender is number 6. Yeah, that's where I was. You'll notice I'm going through these a lot faster than I normally would because I kind of want this video to just be short, because I'm also posting it on a day I don't normally post. So I just kind of wanted to pay homage to these amazing YouTubers and these amazing members of the LGBTQ community, and that's it. I just wanted this to be a cute little video for them and to talk about some of the people that I love on this website. Number 5 up is Joey Graceffa. I started watching Joey a long time ago. It was when he posted his I Want to Go Hunger Games parody with Luke Conrad. I just loved it. I'm not even that big of a Hunger Games fan, but I loved that parody so much. I bought it on iTunes. It was hilarious. I still watch it sometimes today, but that was where I first saw Joey, and I've been subscribed to him ever since, and I was such an avid watcher, and watching him come to terms with his sexuality and post why wait and being with Daniel and stuff, and I just love him. I love Joey. He makes me smile no matter what. I love his dogs. I love his videos that he does with Miranda Sings. Joey is just such a great person, and he's one of my favorite people on this website altogether. It doesn't even just have to be on this countdown of LGBTQ people, but just YouTube stars. I love Joey. Number 4 is Ingrid Nilsen. Number 4 has to go to Ingrid Nilsen. While I am not a big person on beauty or fashion, I just really like to watch Ingrid's videos. I like to watch people put makeup on or look cute. It's just not something I get to do a lot, mainly because I don't have the money to have the good makeup or even amazing clothes. But I like Ingrid, and I also like other things that she does, and she's just such a sweet little cinnamon roll, so I had to put Ingrid on this list. Yeah, I had to put Ingrid on the list. I didn't watch Ingrid at all until I saw her coming out video, because I watched it with my very gay friend, and she loves Ingrid a lot. So I watched it with her, and I just thought, oh, she's so sweet, so I had to subscribe to her, and then after that, I've loved her ever since then, and that's been a year now. She recently made a video talking about how it's been a year for her since she came out, so I love Ingrid. I think she's just such a cute little person, and all of her videos are really inspiring even. I think she's just an inspiring person. Number 3 is Allie Hills. I made a whole video talking about why I love Allie Hills so much. You can find that in the card above that I will post. I love her. I just love her so much. She's only number 3 because the 2 people that are ahead of her I've watched longer. I don't have to do this. Just watch the video that I made about Allie Hills. Number 2 is my ultimate YouTube crush, my ultimate bae, Hannah Hart. Hannah Hart is so freaking wonderful. I watch all of her videos. It doesn't matter what they are. My Drunk Kitchens, her charity videos, any other thing that she does, I watch because I am religiously attached to Hannah Hart. I cannot wait for her book to come out in October. I've been so excited about it. Every time she snaps about it, I'm like, I need October right now. You already know I pre-ordered that book, so I'm super excited. I just really love Hannah Hart. She is the sweetest noodle to ever exist, and my life won't be complete until I at least get to hug her. So number 2 goes to Hannah Hart. Actually, I considered putting her as number 1, but number 1 just has to be number 1, and I'll tell you who that is right now. My number 1 favorite YouTuber that is a part of the LGBTQ community is todrickhall. That was probably a surprise, I know, because he's not one of the more famous gay YouTubers, but I love him so much. He is my favorite YouTuber of all time, not just of this community again, like I talked about Joey. I mean, and like a lot of these people too, but I just wanted to make this countdown to itself. Todrick I first found through Disney Dudes, which is, I think, his still most watched video. And since then I've been so addicted to him. He makes me laugh. He's funny, but he's also so freaking talented, and every single video he makes is just like a whole production, and I think it's so cool. His like Ariana Grande mashup thing he just recently posted has been like my favorite video the past couple of weeks, but one of my favorite videos of all time that I watch probably every single day, have on my phone, is his Wizard of Oz that he did with Pentatonics. Oh, by the way, honorable mention to Superfruit for this countdown. I loved it. I love it so much. I had that shown to me by a friend after I already knew who todrickhall was. I just hadn't seen that video, but oh my god, it's incredible. I'm not that big of a Wizard of Oz fan. I mean, it's just not something that's spectacular to me, like it is for todrickhall, because he loves it. He's a huge dork. But I just loved the concept and idea of that video, and it's so cool, and Pentatonics being a part of it only made it so much better. So, I love todrickhall. Yeah, I could probably talk about that for a long time, too. I could talk about a lot of these people, obviously, for a long time, since I've already done it with Allie Hills, and I'll probably do it for Hannah Hart, too. So, maybe I'll just start a series where I just talk about and support a YouTuber that I love every so often. That could be fun, I think, because these people have had such an impact on me, and I know that they're important to so many other people. You'll notice that because I don't have great quality editing software, I can't like have like a little box over here with like a picture or something of the person I'm talking about. So under me, I just had the name of their channel. That also helps me because I'm not going to attach links to every single one of the channels in my bio. But please check them out if you don't know them, or if you do like them, give this video a thumbs up. Or if you want, you can comment and tell me who your favorite YouTubers are that are a part of the LGBTQ community, because like I said, I know there are tons that I didn't mention, and I know that there are even more that I probably don't even know, but these are again just people that I watch on the regular and love a lot, so check them out if you don't know them, because they're all pretty amazing. And I will be back again next week with another video for this amazing community. Don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be something that involves that part of life, and because it's still Pride Month. Yeah, so that's what I'll do next week. I'll see you guys later. Bye.